Hola, mi gente del Paso. Today, this is Blanca. Actually, I need to introduce myself every time, right? This is my channel, BE Art, and I am Blue, and I'm gonna help you do a painting today from start to finish. If you guys want to follow along, I'm going to do it today with only these 4 colors, and I am using acrylic paint. I had told you guys before you can get it at Michael's. They're doing a curbside pickup where you can order online or you can go to Walmart. Si gustan pintar conmigo, voy a hablar español e inglés, so Spanglish. Y pueden usar estos 4 colores hoy. Voy a pintar algo muy divertido que no he hecho, que solamente lo tengo en mi mente, saber cómo sale, pero I love to draw and paint, and I think we would just have fun today. So I had this thought in my head this morning, and I was like, well, I've never done it, but I'm sure it'll come out. So you guys have fun. Don't judge yourselves, just have fun with it, okay? So these 4 colors, it's acrylic paint. So it's red, blue, white, and black. And then I have my brushes that I typically have, and I showed you before, these are 4 sizes. I usually have a big one. My husband saw this video. Mi esposo trabaja en Michael's y me dijo, este se llama flat. So here's a flat, and then a smaller flat, and then a round one, which is kind of small, and then the smallest one, which is more for lining or, you know, smaller details. So here they are. And we're gonna start. Ready? Sorry, I like the music. I'm gonna be a little goofier today because I'm a little hyper, but I can't find my glasses, by the way, so if you think I look weird, that's why. Okay, you guys ready? Okay, so I'm gonna get my medium brush, and like I said, this one's a little bit more of an experiment that I haven't done, but I'm sure it'll come out awesome because you guys are awesome, and like I said, it's just for fun. So have fun with this, okay? Sorry if you like the camera. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one color to start with. So I'm going to start with a little bit of blue. And I'm going to mix that blue with white. And we're going to make it really, really light because we're going to use it to kind of sketch, okay? So today we are making a face. My goal was to put the picture of what we're painting at the very beginning of the video, so I'm sure you already saw what we're painting. Hopefully it comes out good. But we're gonna start sketching first, and then we're gonna go ahead and start painting, okay? So first we're gonna do a face. So we need kind of like the shape of the face real quick, and then just like a marker. Guys, if you don't know how to draw, don't worry. This is just for fun. I hope you find it relaxing and fun. That's the goal of these classes. They're not to make you an expert, really. They're to make you kind of entertained a little bit for a moment, and then just to get distracted and try something new. So watch, I'm doing kind of like a line in the middle first, and then my head, I kind of want it to be big. I want it to take over the canvas. Okay, notice that it's really, really light. I'm actually using water right now. I am making it a little bit like watercolor. This is really cool about acrylic. Con acrílico se puede usar agua y se puede hacer como si fuera acuarelas. And if you haven't seen my other video, I only have one more. But bueno, tengo más videos, pero not instructional videos. I have more videos, but they're more of me just painting. But instructional videos, I just have another one. And if you saw the other one, you would see that I speak a lot of Spanglish, okay? So don't judge me, I'm Mexican. Okay, so hicimos una cabeza y una línea medias, okay? La línea es nada más para indicar el lado, la otra mitad de la cara, y vamos a nada más hacer un ojo, okay? Y luego vamos a trazar como la mitad aquí. Si se fijan, la cabeza es un poco más grande, un poquito más grande, lo de arriba, y luego abajo, so no es exactamente a medias, it's a little bit lower than half, okay? So that's our marker right now, and then we're gonna go ahead and start doing the eye. And then I'll show you the rest. I have this cool idea in my head. I'm gonna lower the music just a bit. Sorry, I don't like to feel like I'm yelling at you guys because I normally teach high school math, right? But I don't want to yell at you guys like I do with my students. Just kidding. Okay, so watch, we're just sketching right now. So I'm gonna use the same color to sketch, and I put a little bit more water to stretch it a bit more. But this is gonna be a girl for me. You can do a boy if you want, but for me it's gonna be a girl. So I like a side sweep. So what I'm gonna do is right here, I'm going to create like a side sweep of her hair. Okay, so the point is that she's gonna have one eye uncovered, and then the other one's gonna be covered with hair, kind of like Violet from Incredibles. So le van a tapar un ojo con el cabello a esta muchacha, o si quieren dibujar un muchacho está bien, ¿ok? So le voy a hacer aquí como así el cabello al lado. Ok, ahora sí, vamos a hacer un ojo aquí. Ustedes pueden hacer el ojo como ustedes gusten, si les gusta más, como más caricatura, está bien. Si les gusta más real, está bien. Yo les voy a enseñar un poco básico. Yo voy a hacer un ojo así como un poquito caricatura. So es una figura como de una almendra. ¿Sí? Una almendra. Nada más que aquí la curvan un poquito más. Y luego me gusta hacerle la línea doble ahí, porque es kind of like the eyelid, right, where you put your eyeshadow. Y luego vamos a hacerle la ceja. Ustedes van a hacer la ceja como ustedes gusten. La pueden hacer un poquito más cuadrada, la pueden hacer más redonda, como ustedes sientan que les gusta la ceja, ¿ok? Pero a mí me gusta, bueno, la voy a hacer así. A mí me gustan de muchas maneras, pero lo voy a hacer así. Noten que aquí tienen que dejar, you have to leave like a small gap here, kind of like a little bit of an inch, for, of course, the space on the nose. But you're going to see we're not really going to be able to see the nose today. And then if you want, you can mark your eyeball. Okay? So that's my sketch. Guys, if your sketch is funny, that's okay. It's going to be a fun painting. Don't worry about making it perfect. It's okay. Alright, so now I'm not done sketching yet. I'm going to grab a little bit more of my blue and white mix and a little bit of water. I'm refilling my sketching pencil here. And then we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of the nose ridge. Like, all it is two little curves like this. But watch, for today's painting, I wanted to do like a cool face mask. Why not? Because we're in those times where we're all wearing face masks, right? I went to the store today and I had to wear mine, of course. And so I thought this morning, like, let's just have fun with that, even though it may not be fun, right? But it's currently what our situation is. So I thought we would do something relevant. And then for the hair is so much fun because you can do whatever you want. You can make it short, you can make it long. I mean, I love playing with the hair. Actually, my haircut that I love, usually I cut my hair where I make the ends longer at the front, and then they are shorter in the back. The hair is shorter at the back. So I'm going to do that haircut. But if you guys want, you can make it longer. You can make the hair disappear all the way down, so it looks like it's just long. You can make it curly. You can make it wavy. I'll show you. I'm probably going to make it a little bit more wavy in a minute. But see, this is what you want right now. Okay, so we have finished our sketch. And then now we're going to go ahead and apply more and more paint to this and make it awesome. So I got some feedback about my first video ever. And a lot of people really liked it, and I'm really happy that you guys did like it. And some of you guys did comment that you like me talking and telling my little stories. So I hope you do. If you don't, then let me know, because I didn't get anybody that said to shut up. But if you want me to shut up, I will make a video where I shut up. Okay. So anyway, I'm making a purple. So I decided that my hair is going to be purple. because I think it's going to look awesome to tie both colors together because, as you know, I'm only using these 5. So I'm going to make this purple, and you make the purple, of course, by mixing red and blue. But I'm going to make different kinds of purple. And then I decided that I'm going to make the mask red, and I'm going to make the skin more like blue tones with white. You'll see. So right now, I'm going to mix more purple. So I always tell my customers, don't mix all the color that you poured yourself, because that way you have more, like if you make it too red, you have more blue to grab from. So don't mix it all, just make some mix, okay? And we're going to start coloring the hair. Now, I like to put the darkest color always where the roots are. And like I told you guys in my other video, if I go too fast, you have the power to pause me or play me, you know, play this video slower. I don't know. I wish I knew more about editing, because when I say you have the power, like I just imagine He-Man being like, you know, the power of great. Wait, es que yo lo vi en español. El poder de qué? Ya ni me acuerdo. Anyway, yo veía la tele, el canal 32 en español, if you guys know what I'm talking about. And I love working at Bowie High School because I will play with my students still. I play with them and I say, I sing to them Los Caballeros del Sobaco, and they know exactly what I mean, and they're like, Es el Zodiaco, miss. But it's so funny. So we really connect. And then I tell them all the names of the Dragon Ball characters in Spanish, because that's how I know them. And I know the kids that don't see it in Spanish are looking at me like, oh my god. It's pretty hilarious. Anyway, sorry. So if you notice, the hair, I'm using my medium brush. I didn't even tell you. See, I'm too hyper. Sorry, my medium brush. And what I'm doing right now is, you do want to do the hair strokes the way the directions of the hair, the way the hair goes. Yeah, like, so if it's to this side, then you want to stroke it that way. If it's over here, you want to do your strokes that way. If you wanted it curly, then you can start doing your strokes a little bit more wavy now. Okay, but get a lot of paint, nice and full, and then just start doing some awesome color. Now I am going to show you, we're going to apply some whites in a minute so we can give that hair like a nice highlight. It's going to be a lot of fun. See, I'm making this side a little bit more wavy. More wavy. This painting, I know men usually don't go to my painting classes too much because they're intimidated, or they're like, eh. But man, you get into it, and then I see men like doing amazing hair and makeup, and it's really, really fun. So really, have fun with this. I think you're gonna love it. So no one has shared their painting yet with me from my first video, except for one person, and I am so happy. Gloria, you did amazing. My student made me so happy because she shared what she did, and she got way creative. Like I said, my business is BE Art because it's a Blanca Estrada Art, because it's my designs, right? I mean, as much as possible. But it's also BE Art because I want you guys to do your own art. And she's so awesome. She actually combined, I had a little owl with like a pumpkin head, and she put it in the picture. And it just makes me so happy that I feel like she pays attention to what I do. And she brings it back up, and I just love it. I love it. So please, guys, keep sharing. And Gloria, I love you. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Okay, so watch. My hair is nice and wavy. Este no, just kidding. It's nice and wavy. So I'm going to grab a little bit of white. Now you want to try and get your highlights in there before the paint dries. Remember, acrylic dries really quickly. So before it dries, you want to come in with the white, and you want to just give it a few little strokes. And like I said, follow the shape of the hair. If the hair was supposed to be straight, then of course don't make it wavy like I am. But if it's supposed to be wavy, you can. But look, I'm blending it in so that it turns into a light purple. So you want it to look nice and light. not just plain white. You want it to mix with the colors. Yeah? And I do it from here down. You don't want to do it all the way, because then it's going to look like ganas. I mean, there's nothing wrong with ganas. I actually don't touch up mine because I think it looks like experience. But anyway. And then you can do the other side. The music really does something to your paintings. By the way, this is not the music I usually listen to in my paintings. When I paint personally, I love to listen to rock. And of course, I listen to softer rock too. Don't just picture like heavy stuff. But that's my go-to, classic rock and all kinds of rock. Alternative also. But really, the music has a lot to do with how you paint. I feel like if I'm really upset, I'll put some System of a Down and I'll just like try to get my feelings out. When I'm really sad, I don't know why, but I love Nirvana. It just makes me... But right now I'm trying to play the happiest music I can that I can play in these videos. And I'm not a very technique person, techno, whatever that is. But it works, keeps me going. But yeah, you kind of want to enjoy yourself with some music here. Now, I don't recommend you put like, today's Selena's birthday. I'm going to make a video painting Selena, by the way, or drawing her. My husband recommends I do a watercolor or ink. I do ink because he loves those. So I'll do it later, okay? But I recommend you don't play like cumbias because then you'll be here dancing and painting. Not that it's bad, but you might get too busy dancing. Okay, so watch here. In the big swipe, I love putting a lot of highlight there. I kind of left it white because I really like a lot of highlight there. And you blend it, make it look nice with the background color. Remember, you want to use plenty of paint so you don't have a bunch of white spots on your canvas. That just means that you're not using enough paint. So don't be afraid to use a lot of paint. If you guys want to paint something else that is not in my video, what I'm offering right now for my El Paso peeps, right, because that's where I live, but I'm offering to draw your picture. Le estoy ofreciendo dibujar para que ustedes lo pinten en una canvas de este tamaño por $10. Y si ordenan varios, yo se los puedo llevar. Or you can always meet me somewhere, but I'm trying to offer you, things that you can do and try at home. I'm also looking for things for me to do as well, offered by other people. So, just an idea. And then Zoom classes, guys, I'm trying to figure out like how much I want to charge because Zoom classes, I mean, it's a little bit more focused, and I answer questions and everything live. And then, I want to be able to give you plenty of time. I will give you the hour and a half, or maybe 2 hours that it takes. So I'm trying to figure out how much to charge. I don't want to charge a lot, absolutely not. But I would like it to be like maybe 5 people at a time or something. That way we have a nice little crowd on Zoom. Maybe it would be cool to, get to know each other and stuff. I don't know. So I'm trying to play with that idea. So if you guys have ideas, shoot them at me. Excuse me. But I know I've had a lot of questions about it. But, I'm still learning how to do my business online. So any recommendations would be great. Okay? So I can definitely add more, to my hair. I'll probably, I also like to add highlights of different colors. Like, I love blue hair, so you can leave, the tips blue. You can play with it a little bit more. You can do that later. You can add these later too if you want. I'm just going to do it for now just to have some fun. But you can always come back and do it. I think it's funny because when I speak English, I go, but, and then when I think in Spanish, I'm like, pero, So I don't know. It's just funny. Now I wonder what other languages do. You know, I'm such a dork. Okay, I'm gonna refill a little bit more blue and a little bit more red because I ran out. And don't worry, just refill, and then I'll show you the next step that I want to do. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm back, and I'm gonna go ahead and get now my smaller brush again. If your brush is dirty, you just stir the bottom of the cup with water. Stir it like with a little pressure, like if you're cleaning the bottom of the cup almost, and then you clean it on a paper towel, okay? I used to love Bob Ross when he would say, beat the devil out of your brush. Oh man, I love that. But if I was to do that here, it would be a mess, and then my husband would be really upset. So anyway, sorry. I'm going to go ahead and make an, this time I'm going to paint the skin. But watch, I want this to look very watercolor. The skin, I actually want it to look like watercolor. So I'm going to water down a lot. And pretty much, I'm going to start filling a little bit. Now, you want to leave highlights here and there. This is going to be kind of a graphic, messier painting. Okay, because it's not going to seem like super accurate. A little bit abstract, I guess. Now, so that we don't blend our sketch in, we're going to use a little bit of black. I put a little bit of black in my blue and white. We're going to use some black to actually color in some parts now, like of the eye. So there's my eyebrow. And if you want to soften your eyebrow a little bit, you can use a little bit of blue and white again and put like, do a little bit of strokes over it so that you can soften it up if you don't want it so dark. It's up to you guys how you want it, okay? I like it just a bit lighter on the side. So see, I can see a little bit of strokes of blue there, and I really like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and use that technique for my eye also. So I'm going to grab a little bit of blue and white and black. I'm mixing the three. Blue, white, and black. And I'm going to go ahead and go around my eye. Now, I'm pretty good at maneuvering this brush. If you need the smallest one, that's fine. You guys can get in there with the smallest one, okay? But this is what I'm going to outline right now. I'm going to outline the eyeball and the eye. Now, I invite you to do it the way you do your makeup a little bit. So I only put a little bit of, like, ¿cómo se llama? Mascara. I only put a little bit of mascara at the bottom. I don't do the whole eye. The whole bottom. So I'm going to do it that way. And then on the top, you definitely want this a little bit darker, like that line for the eyelid, okay? That's how much I'm going to do. For now, I am going to add eyelashes. That's like my favorite part, right? But later, let me show you why. Because first, we want to come in here and give it more depth, more color. So look, I just put a little bit more of the blue, like a deeper blue, in between the eyelash line and the eyelid. Okay, and then this is where you should have some fun. I know some of you get really nervous and you want me to give you instruction like super accurate. So I'm going to tell you where I put a little bit more color, but you guys can go a little bit more free with this. Look, I'm going to put more water, make it softer. You're playing with the water and the color. I don't like to put too much paint on the skin right now because I want it to look more like watercolor. Because we are going to put a lot of paint on the mask, maybe the background, we'll see. So that's why I'm using this more of a watercolor technique. Sorry, I keep looking around because my mom, she's really lovely, but she's like, Mija, you want some food? That's why I'm getting fat. I'm just kidding. Yeah, right. Nobody forces us to eat, right? But yeah, I keep looking out. Maybe I'm hoping she comes and offers me in, so I can be like, Mom, you messed up my video. I actually offered her if she wanted to come see me. But I'm glad she said no. Because then I would have been more nervous. So you want to leave some parts white. And those parts you can actually go back in with white. But again, make it watery. And let me show you the parts that I think should be white. For sure. For sure, you want the right here. You can get rid of that line. That sketchy line that we needed at first. Now you don't need it. So you can make that white because that's, of course, the right here, right? If I put paint on my face, get used to it, guys. I paint myself all over. That sounded weird. I'm sorry. But I get paint on me all over. My clothes, everything's bad. Okay. So here, a little bit here. Because this is the cheekbone, right? So you want the cheekbone to be lighter. And then you want the forehead, like especially on top of the arch of the eyebrow, to be lighter. And then definitely this part of the eye right here. You want that part to be lighter. Oh man, I can't wait to see your guys' paintings. I think this one will come out awesome. I'm so excited. And this one is completely, like I said, my original, I guess, because I didn't look at any pictures. This is, I've been painting faces all my life. I started as a portrait artist. I started drawing. Empecé a dibujar cuando estaba chiquita. Casi puras caras y caricaturas y que no. So I'm doing it from my head, okay? Si quieren ver una foto de alguien, está bien, háganlo ver como alguien. Oh, that would be cool if you make it look like someone. A lot of people tell me that when I do paintings, they end up looking like me. And I guess so, because I used to do my eyebrows like mine kind of round all the time. And I thought it was boring, though. I wanted to look different, you know? So I started studying other faces, not just mine. Okay, so that's it. You can put a little bit more dark. Actually, I do want to. See, this is by instinct, too, eventually. Después van a empezar a sentirlo, like you're going to feel that instinct of like, oh, I feel like it needs more dark right here. Or it needs darker right here. You know, like when you sing, I'm sure that when they're recording the singers, because I compare this to karaoke, I'm sure that they also add in their whatever the special touch they want. So if you want to add in, please feel free to do so. If you're scared of messing up, guys, cool thing about painting, you can always fix it, okay? Miren. Watch it. Se ve padre, no? And I love painting in layers. So if I want to come back later and give it more shadows, that's fine. Okay, nobody is going to limit me. So this looks good. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and get my medium brush again. And we're going to go ahead and do the mask. Of course, the only color I haven't used is red. So I'm going to make my mask red. Notice I'm putting a lot of red right now. And I am going to just fill it all in for the moment. I'm going to go up just a little bit higher. And to be honest, guys, this mask, I didn't really ever set my mind in like what kind of mask it was, if it was a medical mask or if it was like a bandana. But in my head, I guess I did see it a little bit more like the ones they're making right now out of material. So after I paint it, I am gonna put like a pattern to make it look like fabric. That's so nice that a lot of people are making masks, or I see a lot of celebrities buying them and then going and donating. I mean, ooh, I put white. Whoops. It's fine, no big deal. Actually, I was going to put white across the middle. Let me show you. I guess I got ahead of myself. If you put a little white, I would put it in the parts that are definitely raised. So especially the nose, right? That's like the biggest part. Don't look at my nose, it's pretty big. But anyway, raised right there. So you want to make that the highlight for sure. And then your lips, right? They highlight to they raise. So you do want to make those the highest parts. And then the chin. But over here on the sides, it should be a little bit darker. See, I got a little bit of a mess here with my plate. I'm very messy. I'm sure other artists are really messy too, but it's just fun. And I don't have fun cleaning up after I paint all the time because I want to come back and do more. So I always wanted a studio where I could just leave it a mess. Who cares? But I do try to clean up a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to put just a bit more white again. And make sure you blend it in again. Blend it in. Para que se vea así nomás como un highlight. Hoy no hablé mucho en español, ¿verdad? No he hablado mucho. Es que digo más tarugadas en español que en inglés. So, estoy tratando de no decir muchas tarugadas. Pero ¿saben qué? Es mi canal. Es mi canal, carnal. Ay, ay. Ooh. You guys like it so far? I hope you do. If you don't, then make it better and show it to me. Okay. I really like it so far. So now I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit more of the eye. I'm going to show you how I like to do fill in the eyes. And this one's going to be a little bit more fun, more abstract-y. All right, the eye. Now, of course, the eye, I'm just going to do a simple eye. I'm not going to make it all fancy, but the first thing you know, of course, that we have is the pupil. So hagan la pupila. Y I really like to make the eye a bit messy for this one. Voy a usar azul. I'm going to use some blue. And watch, what I like to do is just put, I'm going to leave 2 white circles opposite of my black. So I'm filling it in, but I'm leaving 2 white circles opposite of my black. And if you mess it up, it's okay. Si no le sale así, pueden hacerlo todo azul. You can make it all blue and then come back later and put the white spots. But to make it even cooler or more dimensional, I am going to put just a bit of white in there and mix it in so that I have different tones of blue. I'm going to touch up my... See, so it's very simple. I just put a little bit more tones of blue and it fixes just a little bit more. And there's my white. I'll touch up those whites later. I'll make them a little bit more circular, but it doesn't have to be perfect again. This is a fun painting. And something I do like to do once I have that darker color here, I put just a little line above where my eyelashes were. Pongo otra línea ahí porque me gusta que se vea así como doble. Y luego aquí me gusta que se vea la piel, no sé mis términos bien, pero like I like the double look, I guess. Like it just gives it more depth. Y si quieren ya pueden hacerlas. You can do the eyelashes now if you want. But eyelashes are very fun here on this line. You put a little bit of water in the black so that it can slide easier and better. Like I'm going to get really close to the camera. And then you start by just making them kind of wavy. But of course your eyelashes start out small and then they get longer. See, they're curled. And then at the end, you can make them. And girls, you guys are so awesome with your makeup. I'm not very good at it, but you can play with it and make them fuller make them like, I know there's a bunch of different kinds of eyelashes out there, like the fake ones. I don't even know what they're called, but you can get creative with it. Just don't overdo it to where, I mean, unless you want it kind of like a comic book where they're two together, but I don't like them two together. I like them a little bit more separate. Okay? Se ve chido, no? You can do a little bit on the bottom if you want. Have fun. I always think faces are fun, but I understand faces for people are really hard when they have both eyes, porque sale visca or whatever, like they come out cross-eyed, which is, not a bad thing, but most people don't like it. So that's why I thought the hair would be fun to play with. And I just thought she would look more mysterious también, se veía chido. Okay. Background, it's up to you guys if you want a background, but I am going to use my black. That's why I pulled the black out. I am going to give it a little bit of a background. And if you just do black, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get really close to my drawing, my sketch there, but I'm going to try not to touch it yet. I'm going to see if I like it with a white trim. And if I don't like it, then I'll just get rid of it, no problem. But see, I'm doing just black with my biggest brush. And if you do a lot of black, you can't see your strokes, so you can just do it without worrying about what direction you go in. So si lo hacen negro, no se tienen que preocupar de, si hacen mucho negro, no se ve nada, no se ven las líneas, so no se tienen que preocupar de la dirección en la que vayan las líneas. Oh my god, hoy trabajé trabajé con mis niños y me tomó mucho tiempo calificar todo. I got really tired grading everything today. I couldn't wait to stop and paint. And I love my job, but it is a little hard right now to pull up the assignments from different, some of them email them to me, some of them send them through an app, and it's been a lot of work. But anyway, so I'm a little tired, but I'm really excited to have you guys watching me if you're watching me. I hope you're painting with me, de veras. So I was trying to think of things to talk to you guys about while I painted. And I had thought about some pretty good stuff. ¿Y qué creen? Que ya se me olvidó todo. So a ver si para la otra lo escribo y ahí lo pongo. I don't know. You guys can tell me what you want me to talk about. I mean, I don't know. My kids are so funny, right? Because they immediately have questions about life and us. They make me feel like I know it all, even though sometimes I'm like, why would you think I know that? But with you guys, I have no idea. I'm just trying to be myself, Pero I don't like to talk about myself all day, por eso I would love to hear more from you guys. It makes me a little sad that I don't have that many friends on Facebook, honestly, porque I was very picky who I would let in because I feel like I don't want to get judged. And I just wanted it to be intimate at first, but now I kind of wish I had more like customers and more other artists, stuff like that. But anyway, it still hurts my feelings sometimes when I think, man, I have 600 friends or whatever, and I only get like 2 answers. Like, I just wish I had a little bit more feedback, I guess. But I love the feedback that I get. Like, don't get me wrong, it counts for a million. But I just wish I did have a few more. So if you guys like this, you can leave a white trim around it, or you can just paint it in all the way. Look guys, it's not perfect. That was something that I wanted to tell you guys. When you paint, I noticed that this is very psychological because you guys go really hard on yourselves. You judge yourself so hard. And don't just have fun and let loose. I used to be like that too. I used to draw or wanted to draw everything realistic, and so when something would come out cartoony, I hated it. I was like, oh no, I suck, and I don't know. But then I noticed that other people would fall in love with it, and if I would leave it for a minute or for a day, and then I would look at it the next day, I would be like, it's not that bad. It's kind of fun. Actually, it makes it kind of special. So don't go hard on yourselves, guys. Like, be nice to yourself and just have fun with it. And I'm telling you, if you don't love it, put it on social media and someone else will love it. And I don't know, it's fun. Like I said, I suck at cooking, pero my family pretends they love my food sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. But sometimes it does come out good and it feels good, And then I notice, like, I can't be going hard on myself. I decided to love myself after high school. When I was in high school, I was kind of really mean to myself. And once I got out of high school, I was like, the only person I'm going to see all my life is myself. So I'm going to love myself. And I think Frida had a lot to do with it because Frida was an inspiration for me to just love myself. So corny. Okay. ¿Está chido? ¿Les gusta? You guys like it? I hope so. Okay, so now we can decorate the mask. I know you guys are probably thinking like el pañuelo eso de cholos, no? Like with the design. But I don't know. I think I kind of want more like a fun floral. Guys, if you're welcome to use more colors if you want. I kind of dropped a little bit of paint. You're welcome to use other colors. I'm only doing these because I wanted to start out basic for you, but if you want to use more colors, of course, throw them in there. I'm going to do some flowers with some white. I don't even like dancing, and here I am. Bueno. I hope you guys are finding this relaxing. Like I said, that's the point, is for you guys to have fun with it and find it relaxing. What do you guys think? That's what I have. Now, one of the hardest things for artists is to know when to stop. And see, I'm having trouble knowing when to stop already. Like, I don't know if I should add more or if that looks good to you guys. How long have I been recording? Ooh, that's a long time. Okay, so then I'm going to go ahead and just finish it up. I'm going to do just a little bit of touches. Watch, I'm going to enhance my tips here a little bit because I feel like they went too dark. So I used a little bit of blue and white. And then I'm going to also maybe enhance these just a bit more. I like my highlights to be a little bit more exaggerated. And then look, I'm throwing in a little bit more pink in my hair, just a little bit, not too much. Sometimes these little imperfections add so much more to the picture. They just look really cool and free. Like, be free with this. Have fun. Like I said, it's your world. And you can do it however you want. You want to overdo it, overdo it. You want to add only a little bit, Add a little bit. I'm loving it. Isn't that McDonald's? My husband hates McDonald's. I talk a lot about my husband, Mila. I just got married, guys. It's still weird for me to say husband. When I'm teaching at school and I say mi novio porque se me olvida, oh, the students get all on me. Hey, ya se casó. Qué mala. It's hilarious. Cool? Okay, one last thing I'm going to do because I feel like doing it is I'm going to add a little bit of touch to the face, just a little bit more color. I'm making a pink, and I'm just going to add like just a tiny bit of pink touches. Oh my god, I'm loving it. It looks so pretty. This is when I woke up and I had this idea. I think it came out better than it. Sometimes it doesn't. I was like, what if I mess this up? But you know what? I'm having fun. That's all that matters. Ooh, I love it. Do you guys like it? Oops. Okay, last thing, I'm going to sign it. Also, I was thinking if you guys want to buy my artwork that I do in my painting classes, let me know. Normally, when I would do my painting classes for the public, I would sell my piece for $30. But you guys let me know. I'm trying not to charge too much because of the situation, but any little bit helps me. And also, oh my god, my garage is full of stuff, so help me get rid of things. Okay, but first come, first serve. VE 2020, and that's what's up. Sorry guys, I get really hyper. I love it. I hope you love it as much as I do. That's gonna be my picture for the beginning, I hope. Alright, bye guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, subscribe to my channel and click the little campanita.